story of the Beaver people goes back to the Ice Age, which is 12,500 years. That's a long time. That's over 370 generations. So we want to be able to make sure that the story never dies, because that's what our ancestors told us. Don't let it go. Always use it. So we want to do that for the next generation, because a lot of the young generation that came weren't exposed to a lot of the things that we had. So now my job right now is to make sure it's out there, preserved, so that you can be able to look at it as an artifact. So the young generation can look into the archives and then find some songs or some stories, written things, language, and they can start to use that and make something with it. And because really at the end of the day, it's all about the journey. So young people go on a journey, they look for a vision quest, and then they go along the ways to find different people or things to learn from, and then they'll come back as a wise soul and put their find a role within the community to make the community grow. So basically it's a journey of life, a hero's journey for kids. We're going to create a narrative about reclaiming our cultural history and our languages through making a movie about Beaver woman's story, the creation story. That is what's going to engage people. But if we just say, come on and talk about whatever, we can talk about any kind of thing and get nowhere at all. We'll just have a whole list of stuff that we're going to have, but then it's either going to get translated from Beaver to English, and then it sits there, which we do have right now. Whole bunch of stories that are translated from Beaver language to English, and it's written on a piece of paper. What good is that? We need to do something with that. Turn it into a script, turn it into something else that we can be useful. Attention span is very, very small or short. So therefore now we have to alter our teaching methods in order to get to those youth and understand how they learn. Right now they got Facebook, they got TikToks. TikTok is a new cultural thing that is like 30-second to a minute piece. That's how they're gonna learn. And we gotta make it exciting like that, using the latest social media platforms, so that the kids don't think that, oh, they're just teaching or learning about something old. This is really hip stuff, by making new music with the language example. So we can't just talk about it, we have to do something with it to engage them. That's a critical piece.